From the Lloyd Noble Center in Norman, the college basketball season arrives. Almost. It's the lone exhibition game this preseason for the 10th ranked.
They can score, they both rebound, but what they do is they make the game easier for their teammates.
Hoops has arrived. Reagan Beers taps it back and controls it for Peyton Verhulst. Good movement and a quick post up. Beers right up, left-handed and in. We, of course, talked a little bit about Kate Bradley trying to slash in. Also got Taylor Jackson, the second leading returning score rebound. Sooners starting lineup. We mentioned Van and Beers on the floor together. Nevaeh Tot, who led the Big 12 in assist to turnover ratio a year ago. And right there,
I bet that number goes up this year, Chad.
She may make more in the first week this year.
I would not argue that.
There's Cullum finding the rim and finding our grit.
He did. He called her that lanky lefty that gets a lot done right there in that paint.
And Verhulst's going to be called for fouling Taylor Jackson Sr. They've both entered the lineup. The lefty stroke is in and out. See, going to be like, she said, well, how about this? We're number 10 in the country and picked 4th.
What about the luxury of bringing Liz Scott in after setting out all of last year? As we say it, there she is right on cue.
Called for a travel, but just great to see Liz.
6 boards, and you bringing her in off the bench. A veteran like Liz Scott. I mean, what a luxury for these Sooners.
Pull up and pop by Nakia Cullum, and she rinsed that one right through there.
Home of Will Rogers High School, the Roper.
Verhulst triggers one home the other way for the Sooners, and it's 8-5 Oklahoma. Ease to get the steal. Van the extra pass and a wide open Nevaeh Tot drills a Sooner 3. Shot clock is at 5. Zaya with a hand in the passing lane and a steal. Lexi Keys an open look. That's home.
I mean, Chad, you can all times.
Here comes Verhulst, whipping it down court. Van runs and misses it. Crashing in comes Liz Scott, and it'll be inside. Going to be tough in there. Putting it on the deck is Basila, and a traveling violation.
We got the travel cops this year for any opponent.
Cullum is a little bit off the mark with that. Van sprints the other way. Beautiful dish, and Sahara Williams catches it in, and a foul the other end. This is Aubrey Jones, who has entered the Oklahoma lineup. Williams turns. Beers there for the follow.
That is what Reagan Beers. Protection by Reagan, where she did get over 1 block per game last season at Oregon State.
Nevaeh Tot splashes home another Sooner 3. That's Oklahoma.
Veteran guards do very well.
Sahara Williams knocked that ball away. Jones, no. And a nice little tip rebound. This is Francisco, blocked and taken by Beers. Running his Keys. Tot hits her, and the conversion.
Head and eyes up right there.
Caitlin Jordan trying to be physical with that one. And Beers the retrieval. Tot ahead. Sahara Williams. Not this time.
At all times. I mean, it is just nonstop pressure, Chad.
And if you're an opposing team, how do you simulate that in practice? There's the 18-0 run.
Jones fires his 3. We'll talk about it a little bit.
Sahara Williams is going to go to the free throw line. Reagan Beers off to a her way into game shape as well. But what a fit she's
acclimated, and not just running plays, but playing the game, as we see that back cut right there.
And Cullum will go to the free throw line. Good find.
I mean, everyone knows that that's what Coach Jenny's teams do. But young player out of Tulsa, Oklahoma.
She drops home both free.
That was a game speed sprint by Liz Scott going right to the rack. You saying that the Eagles are playing some good free throw deep. Freshmen, they noticed that. And speaking on freshmen, look at that.
Zaya Van off the tip deflection by Peyton Verhulst.
You know what?
Mark with that one. Skylar Van has not scored yet. That nice save by Liz Scott. And up over the top goes Kirsten Johnson for the deuce.
Here, say that.
Liz Scott gets her hands on that one. And here comes Zaya Van. Over the top, Kirsten Johnson. That's easy money right there. Lob it up to a 6-3.
Trying to raise KJ 94 feet.
Cullum got trapped on the baseline. Shot clock is at 2. A little ball screen, and Bradley got it away. Harris to keep Liz Scott off the glass. Bradley with a 3. That's good.
That is what she does, and that was a great job. But look at that. Don't blink.
because you get beat. Skylar Vann with her first field goal of the night. Shoot here for Oklahoma Christian. 20-point Oklahoma advantage. Nice little dish to Jackson, and she will earn a pair of. Taylor Jackson began her career at University of Texas.
Energy, and coach said she has 2 offensive rebounds a game in 19 minutes. I mean, that is active.
Skylar Vann, mid-range game, a little turn, and 7 rebounds for Reagan Beers in the first half. Skylar draws a double, scores out of it anyway. Now she's got Keys. Lexi Keys led Oklahoma in steals last year, 51 of them. Climbing to the rim is Sahara Williams again.
A little
Ronald's seal of approval.
Head and eyes up. Look at Verhulst.
Beautiful dump back by Sahara Williams, and Verhulst gets the easy. But Beers got the double team. Jump hook is a little off the mark by Riley Trammell. She's a freshman from up the road in Mustang, Oklahoma. Her last year, she was transferring in here from Oklahoma State. Bradley knocks down another 3. That's the second made 3 of the night.
Bradley coming off in rhythm right there. 1-2. Speaking on 1-2 in rhythm. Boom.
The answer for Peyton Verhulst.
Although that was not great ball screen coverage. A little bit in the drop. Got a little low.
Verhulst from way downtown this time. Back-to-back 3s. Raina Scott is into the Oklahoma lineup.
That was Beatrice Culleton right there with the block.
Look at that. Look at the footwork. The Euro from Liz.
Now,
you know, if you're a coach in pregame and you're having to draw things up as Nevaeh Tott's going to scrape up this loose change and convert it, you got to arrive at the arena.
Looking forward to it, Chad.
Scott squares and fires.
A little turn and face right there in the mid-post.
A minute and a half to play in the first half. Oklahoma in the midst of a 10-0 run. They had an 18-0 run in the first quarter to distance themselves as court and off the court, a pizza-making contest. We'll see who's better, Skylar Vann or Peyton Verhulst. Good defensive rotation, but Taylor Jackson.
Great roll, though. That was a really impressive feed because that risk management right there. I think she was thinking that out. She said, I get it.
Piece for Jenny Baranchek, the 6'3 junior from Overland Park, Kansas.
Only shot 56% from the free throw line.
There goes Pape.
Well, he's probably here tonight, so Chad's bragging on you, man.
And Scott bangs her way in. Rimmed out, though. It's off the mark for Cullum. Beers with another rebound. Sahara Williams runs the floor. Little ball fake and an easy conversion off a long pass by.
Send 2 players back. Usually it's your point guard that gets back in transition to set your defense. But against the Sooners, you could actually send 2 back. Like right now, you ought to be sprinting.
To set up Caitlin Jordan for the bucket.
Chad, you know what you call that? I'll tell you here in a second after Reagan hits that shot in the paint.
It's out. It's Sahara Williams with a full head of steam. To the paint. Beers there to collect it and score it, but how about Sahara Williams? That was
but picking up the loose change was Reagan Beers.
And Beers is 2 points away from a double-double already. That one splashes home. The third made 3 tonight for
tough player right there out of Bigsby. Bigsby Spartans right there representing in here. Kate Bradley.
Skylar Vann knocks down the 8th Oklahoma.
I mean, she was, I wouldn't say relaxing in the first half because she's such an unselfish player.
That one stuck home by Culleton.
It really is, and you can tell they made some adjustments.
Nice dump down from Beers to Skylar Vann for the easy bucket.
Very.
Trying to whip it down court. Sahara Williams will have to track it down. Good extra pass to Skylar Vann, and she drops home another.
That one more doubled so much. Playing with this OU team, I bet you that 1.6 assists a game that she had last year at Oregon State, that number will go up this year.
16. That is the 3rd foul on Taylor Jackson. So 2 free throws here. The first good for Sahara. Really worked on so many elements of her game.
She looks more comfortable with the refer to it sometimes. It's like watching, you know, when you put some WD-40 on something, you loosen up a little bit. Just watching her, it's like she put the old WD-40 this summer and went to work with it, Chad.
Another field goal.
I like the Eagles this second half offensively.
A lane wide open, and the window. Scott swats that one away from Basila. Sahara Williams runs the floor and gets another easy one.
They are. That time Zai got away with an old pickpocket from behind there.
Up 40, Liz Scott still getting on the floor. Zaya Van's shot blocked
by Reagan.
Kirsten Johnson lining it up and drilling the 10th Oklahoma made. She retrieves it. High-low action. Beers fouled.
She only made one of those last year. She was 1 for 9 from the three-point line.
Dozen rebounds. And now she has a double-double. That's her 10th point.
Only underneath out of bounds.
Pape a little off the mark with that one. Rebound batted around. Basila picks it up but can't finish. She'll get another crack. And this one is good. Verhulst to the cutting Liz Scott. Sooners missing a few chippies here, but not that one. Under a minute left here in the third. Oklahoma 78-33. Aubrey Jones all the way in, fouled by Cullum.
23 season, so she does have those sticky fingers and goes and cleans up
injuries. She's had the better part of 2 seasons missed as an Oklahoma Sooner.
Her start games on the sideline, but knowing that she can get a double-double for you.
Aubrey Jones, a corner 3. That's money.
Give Aubrey
the way 11 of 22 from three-point range, and that's going to change right here. Well, it went the wrong direction. Put back by Verhulst. Liz Scott at the horn.
Counts.
Newcomer of the year a season ago, Peyton Verhulst had a great year, and whereas you said earlier, she can run the point. She could play your power forward spot if you wanted to.
Shouldn't be surprised, Chad. Great job by the Sooners there. They call that a veer switch. That was a late switch if we ever get a chance to take a peek at that.
Yeah, the first free throw is Oklahoma to have this stage. And Markeith Brown was telling us, actually,
the mops there, wiping up, sweeping the floor.
Skylar Vann, good inbounds action, creates a wide open mid-range bucket.
And you know what? She's got the group right now to do just that this season.
Sooners number 10 preseason ranking is their highest since 2010. Left-handed energy and rebounds is what she provides this team.
Energizer bunny type players and expect her to do some big things for Coach Brown. Just love to play off that high post.
Verhulst lines up another from deep and hits it again.
How easy does that?
Taylor Jackson, that's a 2 that rims in. Culleton from Beers. And look at Zaya Vann cut to
Beers and basket.
Kirsten Johnson angles one up and in. She's got 9 points tonight off the bench.
KJ, she does. KJ makes it look. A few fouls reaching behind right now, and you learn.
And Zaya Vann gets bumped on her way to the basket this time. Beers' ability to put it on the deck that time. Got her own miss. And back up and in.
Look at those soft mitts, though. Did you see her left or right? And she loves that left hand over the right shoulder.
This is a double-double machine that maybe the Lloyd Noble Center hasn't seen since number 3 was.
By the way.
And that is 12 points for Reagan player to 2 posts who want the ball. They want to go in there.
And we've seen it twice tonight where Reagan can rebound the ball and literally initiate the break herself. I mean, we've seen her get it and put it on the deck.
Rely upon it, but it's nice to know it's there.
Well, no question. You don't want to get out and get.
Williams is back in there. Sooners have 4 double-digit scorers in this game. There's Kirsten Johnson posting, spinning, and scoring. That happened in the blink of an eye.
Right shoulder.
Sahara Williams with an arm up above everybody to rip that one away. Shovels it to Johnson. Count the basket and a foul.
Nice little shovel right there. And KJ being about as efficient.
Hemmed in on the baseline, but finding her way to the basket.
Some twinkle toes right there, man. There's another assist. That was Raina Scott right there, just making it look easy. And
new presence in the post, Markeith Brown told us.
They mentioned she was an
1 of 2 there.
stuck around.
Without question. A lot of it is the culture. They have a new integrated performance team approaches. Aubrey Jones wiggles her way to the
I like to call them locker room lawyers there. Kate Bradley being the leader of the group. She went up. Is such a player's coach. I mean, who wouldn't want to play as another assist total right there, adding to that assist total with
This is Culleton as the shot clock plays under 10. Aubrey Jones cans that one.
There is one more.
Dawn Staley's South Carolina team has done well deserving of being picked as the preseason favorite. Jones splits a double team and scores again.
And they gradually got it where they want. And he's doing the same thing up in Edmond. And I think they're going to have a good year.
How many options the Sooners have? You saw Markeith Brown there. He said he told Noble Center tonight.
Chad, not sure what to say other than wow. That is the word.
Raina Scott and all of her teammates exchanging handshakes here with the Eagles. So for the C Network Plus.